I'm insane.
One of the first shots in this pilot after the prologue is this scene of this humanoid fly creature thing eating a pile of shit. And I like to think this is a metaphor for Glitch Productions fans. The Gaslight District is the newest Glitch Production show, releasing its pilot April 18th, and it's just not bad. I don't hate it, you know. I wasn't even planning on making a video about this at first, but this title just popped into my head and I thought it was too funny not to use. The show is about a bunch of these immortal zombie people who live in a world that's ended or something. They don't explain how or why, but it just has, and now all of them have this gift of immortality, except their bodies still decompose over time, so they all look like Minecraft zombie pigmen. The main cast is this small, like, gangster crime family called the Smiling Dead. We got Has-Been Hotel Reject, the Oogie Boogie Man, Bread Boy, and Zombie Mr. Enter. The big twist though is that the main girl, Mel, is actually not a mortal zombie creature, but instead is a human, and that's bad because in this world, there's like a new human is born from an egg every 10,000 years, and the human is like the only thing that could potentially take away their ability to be immortal. So they don't want her, and if they discover she's human, then they're all gonna kill her. So she's gotta hide it from everyone, except the only person who knows, which is her dad, Ken, the big butcher man. A lot of stuff isn't like fully explained yet. I'm sure it's probably coming in later episodes, assuming this becomes a full series, which it probably will. People seem to be liking this. But or maybe it was explained. I'm just too stupid to understand it. Both are very likely. The main like plot of the pilot is that Mel wants to steal an angel egg from heaven because they can just go there, I guess. And she wants to steal it, pretend it's the human egg, and then destroy it in front of everybody, so that way people will no longer suspect her as being a human because they'll think the human is dead. So yeah, and so they steal the egg, do all that, but then it hatches before they get a chance to destroy it, and uh-oh, that's not a human inside. So now they're fucked, and that's the teaser cliffhanger for the next episode. Again, I didn't really explain it all too well, but this show is genuinely pretty alright. You know, I'd say I, for the most part, enjoyed the pilot, although it's not necessarily my thing. I don't know if I'll be watching any future episodes, but it wasn't bad. It was objectively pretty alright. In terms of animation and art style and character design, this is probably my favorite a Glitch show has ever looked, maybe even any indie cartoon at all. I really like the slightly lower frame rate they use. It makes it look almost stop motion-y in a way, which is a nice little touch. It reminds me of the Nightmare Before Christmas a little bit. I like the character designs a lot also. You know, they're all really good and expressive, and you know you can look at any of them and you can immediately tell what the character is like and their personality just based off the design. And also they're all like fucked up and destroyed and ripped up, and I don't know, it's just kind of cool looking. Mel probably has the objective least interesting design, but that's just because, you know, she's just like a regular human person. They can't, you know, she can't have a fucking massive chunk of her arm just ripped off or anything, you know. I think Mud is probably my favorite character so far. I don't know, he's kind of funny.
I'm Joshua. How long has it been? 5,000 years? Actually, 5,245 years. But who's counting? How's my muddy butt?
Ken is probably my second favorite. I know he looks cool. I like him. I like his voice. He sounds like Blubs from Gravity Falls.
Ooh, would you look at what we got here? City Boy thinks he's gonna solve a mystery with his fancy computer phone.
City boy! City boy!
Redhead's probably my least favorite. I mean, he's just like the comic relief character, I guess, but also he doesn't really do. I don't know. Maybe I'll like him more as the show goes on. I don't know. For now, he's just sort of there. And then Mel, is like fine, I guess. I like this scene where she's looking at like zombie nudie mags. So like how that implies that she's she's a human. So that means she's like a fucking like necrophilia. Also, this is just like a side note, but I like how every single side character, like everyone besides the main cast, looks identical. Like they only made like the one zombie background character model, and they just reuse it with different outfits or hair pieces for every single side character. It's really funny. In most shots, it looks fine. Don't care about in most shots, but in like the big group shot at the end, it's so fucking funny how it's just the same copy paste zombie over and over again. Hopefully, if this gets picked up for a full show, they'll get a bigger budget for background character design. I can also tell a lot of the world building was already, pre-planned out. A lot of thought went into this world and how things work. And I like a lot of stuff like how, like at the start when they're like go to get rid of that guy. Since they're all immortal and they can't just kill him, instead they do what's called cementing him, which where they just kind of like trap him underneath the ocean forever. That's cool. I like these like cool and creative ways of getting rid of people when you can't kill them. That's cool. Honestly, my biggest complaint with this pilot is that it feels like it could have been the plot of the entire show. Like, honestly, watching this made me feel like this should have been like a movie. Like there's enough plot in these 27 minutes. I feel like it could have been stretched out to like 45 and then add another like 30 at the end to resolve the cliffhanger and tie everything up all nicely in a neat little bow. This could have been just like a really cool like indie animated movie. Honestly, I feel like it honestly would have worked better as a movie than as a show. But I mean, also, I don't know if I can really make that call yet, as we only have the one episode. But that's just how I feel about it, kind of right now. Then, of course, there's the day one merch drop because this is Glitch Productions. They gotta pump out that merch. The Mel plush actually looks pretty cool. Even if I had no clue what the hell a Gaslight District was, I'd honestly probably buy this plush if it wasn't $30. It's just kind of like a cool, it's just a cool looking plush. Like I like the button eyes they have for it too. Then there's the breadhead plush, which just looks really funny.
Hey you! Hey, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about going inside my mouth.
So yeah, Gaslight District. It's definitely a show. I'm glad people online seem to be enjoying it, and this is definitely the most unique a Glitch production show has felt, at least in my opinion. So, hopefully this means they make more shows similar to it, like that Knights of Guinevere show that's coming out by the creator of the Owl House. Hopefully that's cool. Might make a video on that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but probably not. This was just meant to be sort of my quick review, my quick thoughts of the pilot. So yeah. Yeah, but if you enjoy it, that's really cool. More power to you. So yeah, but I'm gonna go and do something else now. So yeah, bye. Remember to stay gassy.
I'm a tasty, tasty bun to be baked and eaten. Oh, how fun! You can have me with breakfast, have me with brunch. You can have me with your dinner, you can have me with your lunch. I'm a tasty, tasty bun to be baked and to be kneaded. Oh, how fun!
Hey guys, I have an exciting announcement. Glitch Productions has finally released their latest new indie animation called The Gaslight District.